more concerned about our offense right now. We got 66 points in the third quarter. We're not getting into the paint, so we got to attack more.
Guys like Harden and Maxey, how do you get them going?
Not worried about any of them. Just let them keep playing.
Thanks, go.
Thanks.
Maxey into the lane. That's the way to get it started here.
About it, but that's the politically correct answer. He definitely has to be worried about his guard play. But Maxey right there, looking good on the incredible drop.
Now he's got to defend on Trent Jr., who bulldogs him right to the rim to lay it in.
His own jumper right there, he was wide open off the catch. Thought about it for a little bit. That might have led to the miss.
He's 2 for 9 and 0 of 3 from 3. In the meantime, Siakam takes it right to the rack, where Toronto has had dramatic results. Board, here come the Sixers. Maxey turned away by Barnes. Manages to stay in control. Along the inline for the floaters. Crowd trying to get them to play with some immediacy as Barnes drives in up top on the lob. Young makes himself available for the three. Right to Young, advances to Barnes into the lane. Again up top. The Raptors playing above the rim on the run. The Raptors have done a marvelous job. Pascal Siakam and Scotty Barnes taking over the controls on the offensive end. Defensively, holding the Philadelphia 76ers prior. George Niang scores. Toronto now up 10 with possession. Getting sorted out with Barnes up top and Philadelphia in a zone.
That's a smart move by Doc Rivers. He brings in Niang, who's able to hit the three. As we see Pascal continue to stay hot. Then he switches to the zone.
And Siakam with long strides into front court will control. 5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
This Raptors defense has been stifling. I don't know how many different ways I can say it. Holding Philly to 39% from the floor, 25% from three.
Thaddeus Young, excellent passer out of the post. He has shown it in the last 2 games. That time, 17 points for Achua. Embiid slips the defenders up top and is fouled by Young from behind on the
4 buckets for him inside on pick and rolls to the basket. And he's also going to have to do a lot more weak side duck-ins to take advantage.
Embiid drafted in 2014. Young did not play with him, but that was his last year. 76, 6:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Maxey, a quick burst, right to left, into the lane. Hangs, hunts, looks for a recipient, finds Hart, step back for 3. Is good. Siakam up the floor.
They got a matchup inside. Anunoby on Harden on them. They're going to Pascal. They're going to their guy.
Backs Maxey in deep. Draws a crowd to Anunoby. Shifts it outside. A 3. Got it! Anunoby with the snap back.
For me, what do you think, Kevin?
Well, considering where Philadelphia is, I would agree. Down 12, 3:45 to go fourth quarter. And you can get yourself at the line with the clock stopped. Here's Embiid trying to get into the paint, but it's ripped away, and the Raptors come the other way, forcing the 14th turnover of the night on Philadelphia. 3.5 left in this ball game here in Game 5. 143 teams have led a series 3-0, and 0 have been eliminated in the NBA. Here's Trent for 3, knocks down a 3-ball, back-to-back triples, and the largest lead of the night for the Raptors. It was Anunoby a moment ago before the timeout, and now it's Trent.
And the fans have seen enough. They're heading for the exits.
Harden outside a 3. Around and in. James Harden coaxes that one in.
And I think that's the key for whether Philly's able to get back in this game. Might not be enough time, or whether we're talking about what he has to do in Game 6 and moving forward to the playoff. James Harden has to be more aggressive to score. He just has to be more aggressive. This passive version of James Harden isn't going to cut it.
Yes, sir.
Harris attacks the rim, and again, it's the Raptor defense. Playing very strong, adhesive type defense without fouling. Look at Achua just moving so well. Close out on space and block that shot.
And everybody on this team has the ability to have length and be able to defend. This team is built so well. When you want to credit the Raptors front office, everybody out here can get out in transition, handle the ball. A lot of guys with similar size that can do similar things. Masai Ujiri has done an incredible job putting this team together.
Oh, in comes Anunoby with very little, if no resistance from Philadelphia for the hammer. And Doc Rivers calls time With 2:16 left in this game, Toronto opens it up. Oh, gee. Anunoby.
Ooh, wee.
Well, the fans here in Philadelphia streaming for the exits. And the Philadelphia evening with 2:16 left in the fourth quarter. The Raptors have taken control, leading here by 14 points.
And you know it's bad for fans who are leaving early to run out there and jump into that Philly traffic jam they're about to get into.
Beaton and Harden are on the bench for Philadelphia.
And let's just talk about what we've seen here tonight. Raptors on the road, backs against the wall, without their leader, Fred VanVleet, walk into Philly, and from start to finish, they're the more aggressive team, they're the hungrier team, and they've been the better team.
Winners of 48 games this year, the 5th seed taking on this Philadelphia team at 51-31. Last year, in the 2021 season, Toronto went 27-45. They were even at 17-17 on the year, then lost 14 of their next 15. Injuries played, of course, a role, and they were playing, remember, in Tampa the entire year at the Amalie Arena, home of the Tampa Bay Lightning, away from their own crowd. And that crowd can be formidable, and a real sixth man there in Toronto, as no doubt it will be.